Hello everyone and welcome back to our Lost Eidolons playthrough. Last time, we dealt with some of Battlestar's recon troops as we made our escape. And today, we're going to chat with the Taskmaster. How's our army's reputation? Better, I trust? Yes, sir. More and more people are requesting our help and even visiting our camps. We should dispatch some soldiers to patrol around local villages. Let them talk to the people there, check in, build relationships. Same stuff. I knew it was going to go to 15. I just knew it. Our PR squad has changed quite a bit. Let's see what it looks like in terms of rewards. Oh, let's also make sure we up everyone's gear. Dang it, I was hoping for an up in leadership points. Ah, well. Can't ask for everything. Dual wield legendary blades, please. Alright, let's see if the codex is 3 or 4 more and it'll justify it. Justify a codex reading episode. But right now, not quite.
Welcome. All right, you've seen my new trick in action. What do you think?
I have to admit, I'm a bit disappointed.
Seriously? But I've gotten stronger.
Your destructive power and accuracy have certainly improved, but it's nowhere near what I saw in Castilian.
Maybe we should invite Ballastar here.
Now that is interesting.
I wasn't being serious.
I meant the notion of a relationship between your power and your emotions. There are passages in the old texts about how the Eidolons chosen were renowned for various personal attributes. I've always thought it was simple hagiography. Sir so-and-so, fierce of heart, that sort of thing. But perhaps there's more to it.
This stuff gives me a headache. Actually, come to think of it, I've been getting a lot of headaches lately.
It appears I've overworked you. Rest. We can speak more later, my friend.
Alright, quest complete surge test and my report increased. Let us conclude all camp activities and see this next cutscene. Prepare for battle and so on. Looks like we're heading to Pomeld and Clara's heading to Lampicause. near her sex.
How's the damage looking, Helbrecht?
Lords Pau and Corel were killed in the fighting, and their troops decimated. Katerina and Matthias have fled for their estates. The only troops remaining are Lord Alexandre's and our own.
And ours ain't looking so hot. It's only thanks to Clara's command that we were able to minimize damages.
How's she doing?
She doesn't seem to be injured, but she's locked herself up in the barracks, and she isn't taking visitors.
She sounded the alarms, then had to deal with the consequences. She's probably furious. It's my own damn fault. So it's up to me to make it right.
First, we set course for Pameld. That's where Lord Alexandre's estate is. We can prepare for a siege there.
No. We're done scurrying and surviving. It's time to change the tide and start hitting back. Ballastar's so eager for a fight. Let's give him one he won't forget.
Kid went and grew up overnight. Knew there was a reason I liked you. We'll need Clara to do this. That Hector fella would make a good asset too.
No argument on the first. Though, you might need to elaborate on the second.
Around the time we occupied Ferta, there was a rumor going around that Ballastar was up to no good in Lampicos. I didn't have the details at the time, but I got him from Fontaine and Eris after we beat him in Vuger.
What's that got to do with anything?
Ballastar gave the order in Hollisburg. Hector's the one who had to carry it out. Then he got sent to Lampicos and told to do it again.
You think there's a rift between them?
Sure seems that way from how he was talking in Castilian. If those two are already at each other's throats, I say we give him a nudge.
I see.
If you're aiming to wreak havoc behind Ballastar's lines, that may be a tall order for Hector alone. And since our alliance has shattered, perhaps it's time we considered hiring some mercenaries of our own.
You mean Emil's company? Do you have any idea what they're like?
I've heard they're quite skilled.
Sure, and they come with plenty of strings attached. Even if we could recruit them, there's no telling what they'd want in return.
We're not exactly in a position to bargain.
Fair enough. That's not my only concern. There's a big difference between mercenary work and fighting a war. Speaking from experience, I'm not sure how much help they'll be.
That fellow, Emmerich in Hollisburg. You know how he's managed to hold out against Ballastar this long, don't you?
You mean...
They hired Emil's people to handle their defense. Times have changed. Everyone's adapting.
I don't have much experience hiring sellswords, but sometimes transactional relationships are the most straightforward.
Speaking of, I'd say Clara's earned some leeway. My advice? Let her take some troops. Go try things her way for a while. The lords who ran off will be watching what happens next. They'll wait to see which way the fight is going, then side with whoever's winning. For our part, we lost a lot of numbers in that last fight. We need to replenish our ranks, and fast.
Not exactly the best time to divide our forces. The lords who fled, we're sure there's no reasoning with them?
They joined for an easy win. Losing hurts their reputation. They won't risk siding with us again, no matter how the rank-and-file feels. It might be time for a lesson in the dangers of going back on your word, if you take my meaning.
Oh, I totally do.
I hear you.
Let's hit
All
Sobek,
right.
though.
We'll reconvene after sunrise. Call everyone together.
She's the one who hit the hardest. Or went back the hardest.
This defeat was my fault. But I won't waste your time with any more of my wallowing. Ballastar's still alive. And so are we. I, for one, have no intention of dying until that man is beaten. I don't deserve your trust, but I'm asking for it. One more time.
We're always with you, Cap.
To hell and back, brother.
Okay. Then here's the plan. Albrecht?
We will divide our army into two halves. One force will partner with Lord Alexandre's troops and head for Pameld to block Ballastar's advance. The other will pursue our noble deserters, Katarina and Matthias, averting a future threat and replenishing our ranks with any among theirs who wish to fight. But it won't be easy, fighting Ballastar with one arm tied behind our back. To buy time, we intend to recruit 2 new allies to commit acts of disruption and sabotage behind enemy lines.
Sorry, who are we talking about?
Ballastar's former ally, Hector, and the mercenary, Emil.
Are we sure about that?
I'm not worried about Emil. Guys like him have one motivator, and it doesn't change. As for Hector, I'm not a fan either. But he's got his uses. And his reasons. Call it a hunch.
Understood.
Let's divide this up and get it done. Albrecht, it's up to you to hire Emil. Cost is not a factor. Use those words if you have to.
Right.
Old man, I'll leave sweet-talking Hector to you.
As good as done.
I'll take charge of the main force and head for Pameld with Lord Alexandre. As for the side mission... Clara, it's all yours.
You expect me to go clean up your mess?
I'm asking you to hunt down 2 idiotic nobles who made a deal, then broke it. I trust you of all people to handle something like that.
You think a few clever words are enough to smooth this over? You've got some real stones on you.
Clara and I can discuss this privately. Everyone else, you have your assignments.
So whose bright idea was this?
It doesn't matter. It's my decision.
Right. Your decision. A real string of hits there. Honestly, it's impressive. No matter how many times you get your ass kicked, you never once question yourself.
Sounds like you've got a better idea.
Damn right. Stop being so damn stubborn and let me off the leash. The whole army. Total authority.
We just lost multiple allies and half our forces. Morale is crashing. Set aside your anger and answer me this. Do you genuinely believe that an all-out offensive is the right move? Right now?
I can't promise victory after all the losses we've taken. But I'm damn sure more confident in it than splitting our army in half. I barely saved them from your last bright idea. Don't ask me to throw their lives away.
I'm sorry. This isn't a negotiation. You should go get ready.
I turned the dregs of Lenoy into Artemesia's most elite soldiers. I beat the Imperial High Commander with minors. I gave you Lyriar, Castilian, my plan, my sweat and blood. How many more times do I have to prove myself to you? Just what is it gonna take for you to trust me?
Clara, I've trusted you with the lives of everyone who's put their trust in me. I'm not demanding your obedience. I'm asking for your help. And I'm doing my best.
Your best isn't good enough. You're still stuck in some fantasy. Like all you have to do is survive until Ballastar's head helps itself off his shoulders. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you're afraid of losing everything, you'll never gain anything. If you still think you're gonna luck your way into some happily ever after, it's time to grow the hell up!
Someone's pissed. Some of it justified, some of it definitely not. Pameld, a week later.
Report.
Ballastar's army has arrived. Judging by their formation, it seems like they intend to surround the castle.
Arrogant bastard. Shall we strike first, perhaps? Shatter his line and all that?
No. I hate to admit it, but Ballastar's troops are tough. If we fight them head-on with anything less than our best, we're dead.
Just a little siege defense, right? Let's get out there and do what we do best.
If I know Ballastar, he'll come at us from all sides the second the walls are breached. We need to stall, hold them at the gates, fall back as needed, but make them bleed for every step. All we can do is hope Albrecht and the old man make it here in time. Let's get in position and prepare for battle.
Who was the last guy there? But yeah, I genuinely think the nobles believe that they can just do whatever they want and they'll be fine. Whoops, explore. Goal is to disabuse them of that notion. Godfrey and Elias leading this assault. Alright, well, just gotta hold them at the walls here. Same thing here, it's Lena, Ballastar, and Alina, so main attack force is here. A little worried. That's further into the city. And the third force is here, Merton, Geo, and Lila. Great. Lila's back. I had hoped out of everyone that we might have killed, she would have been dead. Alright. Let's check my formation and patch the gaps with who I see fit. Fontaine and Eris is fine. You know what? I'll stick with Gabriel. Yeah, this is fine. I'm gonna assign him Giuseppe as his aide. Johanna's aide will be Edie, and Robert's aide will be Stella. Alright. Let's see. In that case, though, I do need to make sure everyone's as kitted as possible. Oh, the Book of Malice is available at the moment. Okay, well, I'm going to give it to her just for the moment, but I need to remember to switch it back. Eden survives for 15 turns. That's easy enough, I hope.
How surprising. I assumed you'd choose somewhere familiar to die. Lyriar, perhaps. Has your taste in cities changed?
You're more arrogant than ever.
Well, no one's ever accused me of being humble.
When the hell did you get so damn chatty? Gods, you're as bad as one of those little pissant lords. I have nothing more to say to you. If you're coming at us, then shut up and do it already.
Far be it from me to deny a dying wish. Carve a path.
The enemy breaks through to here. The battle is lost. Okay. Good to know.
Go ahead. Open your mouth. I'll put an arrow
Shoot,
in it.
didn't mean to do that. Use the ballista. Who do I want to hit? Let's hit the vanguard. Ready, level up for Andrea. This should also be a shorter battle if it's only 15 turns. Strength 34, defense 24, dexterity 30, agility 29. I am worried about how this battle is going to go, though. I hate defensive battles where it's not like everyone has to make it through. Hitting a specific point isn't going to be hard for them. Especially when I have nobody guarding Ballastar's side. Alright, let's get
Here goes.
up to the stair. And let's see. Hit the Elite Ranger, please. Robin with a level up. Health 46, magic 30, resistance 26, dexterity 28, luck 23. I don't think I can work the same miracles I did last time. Specifically because I'm having to rely on allies to defend the gate. I mean, the gate is an imposing gate, so it gives me at least 2 turns before it all goes down. But 2 turns isn't going to be a lot.
As you will.
I have Fontaine, also also sniping. If he can hit anybody. Nope, he can't. In that case, you're not going up there. I have
When your heart
Robert
starts
here.
racing, slow down and take a moment.
No
have
flame
you
can
here.
extinguish my will.
Have at you.
Move it, Fontaine here to defend. Meanwhile, gonna redeploy Gabriel to the stairs and have him begin casting. Or not. His spells can't hit from there.
The
So,
legend begins.
we're gonna use the oldest trick in the book. Thunderbolt him through the door. Of course, the little bastard guards. I hate elite vanguards with a fiery passion. Because they guard
Mind the
everything.
bow.
Alright, hit the stairs. Begin firing. Nah, hit the elite warlock. Start dealing damage because it will finish him.
Understood.
Kill him with Cyclone. If they start breaking through, I'm literally just going to put bodies on that capture point. Health 47 for Leonard, strength 30, defense 24, dexterity 27. Like, I'm literally just going to... I only need 3 bodies, so... Andrea, Joanna, and someone else. Probably going to move Francisco. And I'll have him be the 3rd body and just hold them... Have them hold the position against the Horde until time runs out. That should theoretically be possible. Alright, I'm going to end this episode here, though. We will finish it in the next episode.